Welcome back, my Math 7 faithful. We have reached lesson 4 in chapter 3 or unit 3. We are talking about solving two-step equations today. So before we've solved adding equations, subtracting equations, multiplying and dividing equations. So now these equations are going to have two things in them. They're going to be having multiplication and addition, multiplication and subtraction, division and addition, division and subtraction. So the key when we have these equations is you reverse the order of operations. So normally you have parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Normally you go down the order of operations, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Today we're going, when you're undoing it, you go up the order of operations. So we're going to first undo addition, subtraction. Second, undo multiplication and division. All right, we're not going to be dealing with parentheses yet, and we're not going to be dealing with exponents at all. They're terrifying to undo, but it's possible. Okay, but we're not going to be dealing with them this year. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. So we're on page 471. Let's look at our first equation here. I'm going to rewrite them up here because there's absolutely no room to solve these equations down here. So 2x plus 4 equals 10. I identify multiplication and addition. So remember, normally we would do multiplication first. All right, so we're going to undo the addition first. The opposite of plus 4 is minus 4. It's very important that we're writing this in as we go, because with two-step equations, you have to do multiple things to solve the equation. Over here, notice there's still a 2x left, not just an x. Over here, 10 minus 4 is 6. Now we have just down to multiplication. The opposite of times 2 is to divide 2. Divide 2. X. 2x divided by 2 is just x. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Let's check it to make sure it works. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 4 is 10. Got it. These equations are just like it. All three of these. 4. I'm not going to do all of them. The only difference here is that the variable's on this side. Otherwise, it's the same. All right. This one has a negative variable, so let's talk about that. First step is to undo this plus 8 with a minus 8. 8's cancel. Negative 5s comes down. Negative 2 minus 8 is negative 10. Now, we're getting rid of not just a 5, but a negative 5. So we're going to divide by a negative 5. Divide by a negative 5. Negative 5s go bye-bye. S comes down. Negative 10 divided by negative 5 is 2. Let's check our answer. Negative 5 times 2 is negative 10. Negative 10 plus 8 is negative 2. All right, now this one has a fraction in it, so let's talk about this one. Okay, now also notice the addition is happening with the variable. So we're going to have to figure out a way to get rid of this negative 2. So what's the opposite of a negative thing? A positive thing. So we're going to add 2 to both sides. Let's cancel. 2/3 W comes down. 10 plus 2 is 12. How do I get rid of 2/3 times W? Divide 2/3. Divide 2/3. Those cancel. W equals 12 divided by 2/3, which is 18. Can't see it. Let's check it. 18 times 2/3 is 36 divided by 3 is 12. 12 plus negative 2 is 10. Got it. Let's take a look at a word problem. We're over here on page 472. Sarita wants to buy some CDs that cost $14 each and a DVD. All right. So, and a DVD that costs $23. She has $65, right? And solve an equation to find how many DVDs she can buy. So it's $14 each CD, plus a $23 DVD, $65 total. Undo the plus 23. 14 CDs equals $42. Divide by 14. 3 CDs. Voila.